¿Qué ha sido de tu vida?
Acá entre nos, siempre te voy a recordar. Y hoy que a mi lado ya no estás,
No queda más que confesar que ya no puedo soportar. Estoy odiando sin odiar, porque respiro por la herida.
Échale, muchacho. ¡Viva México, sí, señor!
¡Y viva México, sí, señor! ¡Échale a mariachi! Gusto vengo a cantarles este muy alegre son, para quitarle la tristeza y alegrar el corazón. No les vengo a presumir, solo vengo a demostrar que soy puro jalisciense, amigo a carta cabal. Dicen que somos malitos, eso nomás por hablar. Somos hombres que cumplimos, no nos sabemos cejar. El que nacido en Ameco, orgulloso de eso está, como el que nació en Tequila, paladeando su mezcal. Ay, qué bonito es Jalisco. Ay, ay. Muchas gracias.
To hold that belt again. Have you ever seen a phenom like Khamzat Chimaev?
This kid is special.
He's a ball of fire. When you let him go, he just destroys everything in his path.
Power Costa, one of the scariest knockout artists in the UFC. The greatest flyweight of all time, Valentina Shevchenko, 8th title defense against Mexico's Alexa Grasso.
Grasso believes that this is her time, but she's taking on one of the absolute most lethal strikers in all of MMA.
She got it! Shevchenko tapped! And Alexa Grasso!
I could not believe that it's really happened, but there is no way for her to take the victory from me this time. My goal is a total domination. I will take the belt.
Valentina Shevchenko!
Oh my God, that woman is an assassin.
Alexa Grasso!
She's got some of the best boxing in the sport. Viva Mexico indeed.
UFC fans, we'd like to welcome you to the ceremonial weigh-in for Noche UFC. Tomorrow night, in celebration of Mexican Independence Day, the Octagon returns to the friendly confines of T-Mobile Arena. In the main event, Mexico's Alexa Grasso makes the first defense of her UFC flyweight title against the division's longtime standard, former champion Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko. Plus, in the co-main event, massive stakes in the welterweight division, as Kevin Trailblazer Holland makes one of his usual quick turns to face fellow contender Jack Della Maddalena. We would like to thank our UFC sponsor, Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. We would also like to send a special welcome to the members of our new look UFC Fight Club joining us today here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We hope to see all of you once again for the live action at T-Mobile tomorrow night. And now we present the ceremonial weigh-in and in honor of Mexican Independence Day and Noche UFC. Here is Mariachi Tierra Bravia. gentlemen, Las Vegas, Nevada. Where the Mexicans at? Where my Mexicans at? Thank y'all for coming out. This is Noche UFC and the ceremonial weigh-in for UFC Fight Night. Grasso versus Shevchenko 2. Tomorrow night, we celebrate Mexican Independence Day. We're taking over the T-Mobile Arena and your main event for the Flyweight Championship of the world. How about a hand for the Octagon Girl, Luciana Andrade, Brooklyn Wren. Matchmaker to the stars, Sean Shelby is here. The powerful Hunter Campbell, ready to go. 11 fights coming your way tomorrow, live from T-Mobile Arena. We begin with an ESPN Plus prelim in the UFC Women's Strawweight Division. Josephine Thunder Knutson versus Marnik, the sawed-off Savage Man. First fighter to the stage, making her UFC debut here on Saturday, Marnik Man. .115, the official weight for Marnik Man. And her opponent also making her UFC debut, Josephine Thunder Knutson. Official weight 115.5 for Josephine Knutson. Next prelim matchup comes your way in the UFC lightweight division. Alex the Executioner Reyes versus Charlie the Cannibal Campbell. First athlete to the stage, please welcome UFC newcomer, Charlie Campbell. .155, the official weight for Charlie Campbell. And his opponent back for the first time in a long time, the Executioner, Alex Reyes. .155.5, the official weight for Alex Reyes. All right, next up we got a banger in the UFC Women's Flyweight Division. Tracy Cortez versus Jasmine Jazz Divizius. First fighter to the stage out of Niagara, Ontario, Canada, Jasmine Jazz Divizius. .125.5 for Jasmine Jazz Divizius. And her opponent, the 14th ranked flyweight in the world, Tracy Cortez. .126 for Tracy Cortez. All right, next prelim is in the flyweight division for the men. Edgar Puto Chicali Chires versus Daniel Miocho Lacerda. First fighter to the stage, Miocho Daniel Lacerda. $125.5 the official weight for Daniel Lacerda. And his opponent repping Mexicali, Mexico, Puro Chicali, Edgar Chairez. $126 the official weight for Edgar Chairez. All right, next fight comes your way in the middleweight division. Roman Kopylov versus Josh Fremd. First fighter to the scale is Josh Fremd. $185.5 the official weight for Josh Fremd. And his opponent, Russia's Roman Kopylov. Official weight 185.5 for Roman Kopylov. All right, now we get to the featured prelim in the women's strawweight division. Lupi Godinez versus Elise Reed. First fighter out, please welcome Elise Reed. $115.5 the official weight for Elise Reed. And her opponent proudly repping Aguas Calientes, Lupi Godinez. $116 the official weight for Lupi Godinez. All right, folks, that brings us to the main card for Noche UFC. First fight on the main card in the featherweight division, Fernando Padilla versus Kyle Nelson. First athlete to the stage, Kyle the Monster Nelson. $146, the official weight for Kyle Nelson. And his opponent repping Chihuahua, Mexico, El Valiente, Fernando Padilla. $145.5 for Fernando Padilla. All right, next main card matchup comes your way in the UFC lightweight division. Daniel Golden Boy Zellhuber versus Christos, the Spartan Giagos. First fighter out, please welcome Christos Giagos. $156, the official weight for Christos Giagos. And And his opponent fighting out of Mexico City, the Golden Boy, Daniel Zellhuber. 156, the official weight for Daniel Zellhuber. All right, folks, now we get to a featured bout in the bantamweight division. Raul El Nino Problema Rosas Jr. versus Terrence Mitchell. First athlete out, T-Mitch, Terrence Mitchell. $135.5, the official weight for Terrence Mitchell. And his opponent, El Nino Problema, Raul Rosas Jr. $135 for Raul Rosas Jr. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we get to the co-main event. How good is this in the welterweight division? Kevin Trailblazer Holland versus Jack Della Maddalena. First welterweight to the stage, number 14 in the world, Jack Della Maddalena. $171, the official weight for Jack Della Maddalena. And his opponent, the 13th ranked welterweight contender, Kevin Trailblazer Holland. $170.5, the official weight for Kevin Holland. All right, folks, now it is time to take a closer look at the women on the marquee, the two championship athletes that share the spotlight in tomorrow night's main event. Take a look. Well, Mexico is as proud a fighting nation as there is in the world, and no woman from that great nation has realized the UFC title. That is what is in front of Alexa Grasso here tonight. Valentina Shevchenko looking to make it 8 successive flyweight title defenses.
I prepared myself for so many years, so when the fight started, I felt amazing.
Oh! Huge connection by Grasso.
Wobbled her.
Well, for a long time, Valentina Shevchenko was just knifing through contenders without so much as being challenged. That has changed.
All the fight, I was chasing her all the time to be the hunter. When I saw that she spun, I took her back and I said, this fight, it's mine. This is gonna be over right now.
Oh, that is getting tight. I think she got it.
Alexa Grasso is your flyweight champion.
Oh my goodness!
Another one for Mexico. And the most incredibly dominant reign in UFC women's flyweight history comes to an end.
What a victory for Alexa Grasso, and what a victory for Mexico.
It's amazing to fight for your dreams, to have the life that you always wanted since you were a little kid. And I just hope that all the Mexican girls that come after me, they can do this 10 times better than I did. I know that the only way to help MMA in Mexico to grow a lot more is achieving more goals for myself and representing Mexico all over the world. I worked so hard for this moment, I'm a better Alexa every single day, every single fight, and I want to keep this belt in Mexico, so I'm going to give everything I have to defend, to keep it, and to win this fight again. This one loss doesn't change anything, because my soul is soul of champion. My focus right now is to get back what is mine, to get back what was mine for a long time, and to prove to the people that I'm still here, I'm still on the top, I'm still the best from the best. So tonight, Grasso will see the most explosive, the most powerful, the most dangerous version of Bullet Valentina.
Valentina Shevchenko!
This time, it's gonna be no mercy. I want Valentina to feel my power, my strength, my determination, and no matter how hard it is, I'm gonna finish her again. This fight, September 16th, it's gonna be different fight. I know what to expect from her, but she doesn't feel what is real Bullet Valentina is.
Shevchenko will go down as one of the all-time greats.
One of the absolute most lethal strikers in all of MMA.
She can run, she can hide, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna break her, and leave the octagon with the belt.
All right, folks, here we go, the main event for the undisputed UFC Women's Flyweight Championship of the world. First fighter to the stage, the challenger, former champion, future Hall of Famer, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. Official weight 124 and a half. For the challenger, Valentina Shevchenko. And her opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Flyweight Champion, repping Guadalajara, Mexico, Alexa Grasso. 124 and a half, the official weight for Alexa Grasso. All right, we will first step over here and talk to the former champion, the great Valentina Shevchenko. It's been amazing to watch you all week handle the media, the crowd, the pressure. One more sleep. Any final thoughts as to what might be different in the rematch against Alexa Grasso?
Para todos, para Valentina Shevchenko, una campeona de todo. Fue lindo verte toda esta semana. Pensamientos finales a todos acá antes de esta tremenda pelea.
Tomorrow is a grand day. And with all my heart, power, and spirit, I will step in the battle. We will do it together. And thank you so much for your support.
Thank you so much. There she is, folks. Valentina Shevchenko. All right, now we step over here and talk to the woman of the moment. The fighter many of you have come to see, the champ, Alexa Grasso. Great to watch you handle the championship spotlight all week. Any final thoughts on the eve of your first title defense?
Con la mujer del momento, la campeona, Alexa Grasso, por favor, pensamientos finales antes de esta pelea.
Primero, gracias a todos por asistir aquí. Es una gran noche, es un gran fin de semana. Vamos a dar todo para quedarnos ese cinturón.
For everyone, obviously this is a great weekend. We're going to give everything, and we're going to come out with that belt again.
Alexa Grasso, all the best tomorrow night. Las Vegas, thank y'all for coming out. If you don't have tickets, box office is right there. One more sleep. We'll see you tomorrow night.